I'm James Brierton in Charlotte. It is Tuesday, May the 4th, 2021. We'll have a full show coming your way tomorrow, but I just wanted to come online here real fast and talk you through some of these insane storm reports we've been getting in the Carolinas over the past 48 hours or so, and the possibility of more storms for tomorrow. What's on your screen right now is radar from yesterday, May the 3rd, 2021, and you're looking at Abbeville and Greenwood counties in South Carolina. We just got in from the National Weather Service in Columbia the storm report out there. You may remember that there was a long track tornado on the ground yesterday. It got confirmed, and we were on the air tracking the storm as we were confident that there was a damaging tornado that was occurring. Well, now we know some of the details about it because the meteorologists from the Weather Service went out there. EF2 tornado, again, this is Abbeville and Greenwood counties, max peak winds of 125 miles an hour on the ground for nearly 30 miles. This is absolutely incredible stuff. It started at 2:04 yesterday, about 3 miles southwest of LOWNDESVILLE, South Carolina, here in Abbeville County, South Carolina, and continued until 3 miles northwest of Greenwood in the county that shares that same name. That was until 2:55. And at that point, the National Weather Service continued a variety of warnings associated with this and other storms, some of which were tornado warned or severe thunderstorm warned because the winds were still insane. But with this particular stretch, they have confirmed, again, a nearly 30-mile stretch where this tornado was on the ground. Let's read together now the survey that the team put together. Tree damage began near Russell Lake on Harpers Ferry Road, southwest of LOWNDESVILLE, South Carolina. Building damage occurred east of there at Tater Hill Road. A person was injured as he was blown off of his back porch. It doesn't say here what his injuries were. Sporadic tree damage continued until a home on Fairfield Church Road received EF2 damage. There was EF1 tree damage occurring on Highway 71 all the way to Highway 28. Tornado intensified. Again, back up to EF2 now with tree damage on Stevenson Road. Again, we know that an EF2 is somewhere between 111 and 135 miles an hour, where an EF1 is 86 to 110 mile per hour winds. EF1 tree damage continued on the tornado as it moved east, with EF1 damage to a building and trees near Highway 25 and Calhoun Road, where the tornado does eventually lift just east of Highway 25 after a nearly 30-mile-long journey. Let's switch back over to archived radar scope. 4 panels here. In the top left, we have reflectivity. This is the intensity of the rain. You can see how heavy it was raining during that 2 o'clock hour yesterday. You combine that with the panel underneath it, which is showing the hail, the liquid frozen in the atmosphere. This thing would have been so hard to spot with your naked eye, which is why you've heard us say time and time again that don't wait to move to shelter if you're in a tornado warning. Don't wait until you see something, because you're not going to see anything here in the Carolinas. It's not like Oklahoma where you can be miles and miles away and just have great visibility. These things are rain-wrapped. They're hail-wrapped. You can see in the top right the winds. This is the velocity, right? So this is what we use from the radar to track where this tornado is. And you can see the highlighted area as it moves in from the Georgia border just north of Calhoun Falls. It's where the red and the green come together in close intensity. Again, we know from the storm team that they observed damage associated with winds of 125 miles an hour. We've got correlation coefficient in the bottom right, which the radar will use to detect non-precipitation items in the atmosphere. It could be tree bark, it could be lumber, it could be all sorts of things. You can see some disturbances there on the radar signature, but some absolutely incredible radar imagery with an absolutely incredible storm report that came in from the team. We're going to talk more about this storm and other storms tomorrow. That's Wednesday night, May the 5th. We'll have a live Carolina Weather Group town hall style open mic. You can be involved by commenting live on Facebook and on YouTube during the show. We're going to have Brad Panovich, chief meteorologist at WCNC Charlotte on. He drove down to Clover, South Carolina in York County today to observe what we presume to be tornado damage there as well too. He actually did his own storm survey. He took incredible drone imagery. We'll show that to you tomorrow night. Luckily, no one was injured there. There were some damage to buildings on the farm, and I was just reading a story that he put together for WCNC.com, and the headline absolutely catches my attention. 4,000 turkeys were killed on this farm in Clover, South Carolina. You can see he's got pictures of it here from the farmer and their family. This was during Monday as well. This was about 12:45, 1 o'clock or so in York County, South Carolina. So Brad will be on to talk about some of this tomorrow because you can see some of the damage there as well. So we got lots to catch up on tomorrow. I hope you'll join us. 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Carolina Weather Group on YouTube and Facebook. You'll be able to join the conversation live by commenting, and we got lots to catch up on. So until then, I'm James Brierton in Charlotte. We'll see you at 9 o'clock.